Good day, fine people. A very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick. It's a homebrew time. Well, Homebrew Wednesday. If you look at these live as they go up. This one's called Guntus on the zxspectrum 128K, published by Inufuto in 2022. We reviewed quite a few games from Inufuto quite recently. This is the most recent one at time of recording, and it's a shooter. Now, I do prefer Inufuto's platformer and puzzle games more than his shooters, but we'll see how this one goes. It's over stages. It's got a similar format to his other games. Enter to continue where you left off, or spacebar to restart from scratch. Anyway, we start on stage one. Here's my ship. Very similar to a few other shooter games. So let's have a look. It's not moving particularly smoothly, but I do like the star field in the background going back and forth. So let's just try and concentrate and avoiding these yellow snooker balls of doom which are coming at us. Lives are in the bottom right there. We've got two others there. Scores above that, and we're currently stage one. So it's all about destroying a wave of aliens and getting to the next stage. Now, for 128k, I would hope for something a little bit smoother than this. It's a little bit flickery, but there is quite a lot moving on the screen at the same time. Music is pretty good, so perhaps that's causing the stutter a little bit. It's very similar music to his other games, but I think it might be a little bit different, but it's very, very similar. Right, I'm on stage 2 already. I haven't died yet. This isn't about expert gameplay, of course. It's about seeing how you would have gone on your first or second go, and was enough to play again. And it's got a few good elements on this game already. I think it's quite good fun as a no-nonsense shooter where you don't have to particularly think too much. What's that, 1-up? Yay, an extra life for me, I think. Good, and that's going to be quite handy. Right, let's keep going. Bear in mind, this is my first go. I'm not doing too badly at this one, so it seems quite a good learning curve for the newbie. I'm not the greatest at games, although there's some I do tend to gel with. But it looks like you've got a bit of a chance on this one, as I'm straight into stage 3 without losing any lives at all. 2022. If you haven't subscribed so far, please consider doing so. And as usual, a huge, huge thank you to people who have subscribed and the long-term subscribers as well. It's a very active channel. A lot of videos go up, mainly zxspectrums, but we do cover a few other systems as well. We're stress busting, folks. Buff. Super buff. Right, okay, let's just keep attacking this mob, doing the best that we possibly can. What stage is that? Stage 4. No end of level bosses on this one. It looks like it's just going to get more and more complicated as we go through, and I've lost my first life. Yes, more and more stuff shooting at you as you go. So it looks like they come on waves, doing a little dance, and then they assemble themselves in sort of like Galaxian Space Invaders form on the screen, but stay pretty much up there. No colour clash. Look at the blocks there. Some aliens go over the other ones. That's quite good to see. So it's been well coded in that respect. Big shout out to the members there, each and every one of you, for keeping this channel running. It's on 3 tiers, no matter what tier you're on. Thank you. If I had about 1,000 people on mixed tiers, I would be able to do this full time. But you know, it isn't running full time at the time of recording. It's running part time. But I am sort of like, hope you appreciate this, putting out full time content. Boom. Right, I'm quite gelling with this game. I'm getting used to it more and more. As I say, I've mentioned it a few times now. It could be a little bit smoother. It's a little bit flickery. Apart from that, it's okay. It's not perfect, but it's okay. And I downloaded it for free on zxspectrum computing, and that's definitely the right price if you want to do that. There is a 48k version. I think it might be the same, but without the music. That's what I'm guessing anyway. If shooters go, it's good. If it come out back in the day, I think it would have been a big success. It's probably based on a few games. I think of Galaxians for one. If you can think of any other games it's based on, then comment in the comment section below. Boof. There's quite a few games this growing up. Right, okay, so I got to stage 5 on my first go. Spacebar starts you right from stage 1 again, or you can press enter to continue where you left off, which is quite nice. And that's definitely what I'm going to do now. I don't want to start all the way from the beginning again. Stage 5. I don't know how many different levels this has got, to be honest with you. Anyway, away we go again, straight into the thick of the action. So the one extra thing I want, because I'm always quite a little bit demanding, is I'd like every 5 stages, or maybe fewer, some big level boss instead. They're additional, and that would have been quite good to round it off a little bit to make sure you're going, well, make it feel like you're on a bit of a journey. So you can go as far up the screen as you want to, not limited to any like borders. So left and right, forward and backward, diagonal, whatever you want to do. Just avoid getting shot and take out the waves of aliens. They do all their shooters you notice when they're coming onto the screen, then they form into that grid where they can just be shot without firing back. The nincompoops, they're never going to destroy Earth that way. But it's nice jolly music to die to, and I hope they appreciate the effort. Well done, Inufuto. He's coming up with quite some novel games. As I say, I prefer his standard puzzle games to the shooters. I like Lift and I like Cave-It or Cave-It, they were good. Ascend was a good one also. His last couple of games I think have been shooters. I think, say, Ariel was one as well, so have a look at that one. That one was like influenced by Scramble. I think all his games are influenced by something or other. Stage 6. We're fighting, we're shooting, we're trying to survive. Interesting aliens there. I always like designing my own graphics on the ZX Spectrum on that graph paper, which I should have been doing my maths homework with, but instead I was using it to design ZX Spectrum graphics. Anyway, game over. Guntus. I was more into design than actually designing games themselves, just doing the graphics, that was good. That's why, if I had ever had time, it would be quite good fun trying to work one of those Jet Set Willy editors or Manic Miner editors. I would have great fun with that if I had the time. Bum 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 bum. Here we go. We're flying, sort of, in space. The ship's okay, it's quite a nice design. Reminds me of something that Anakin Skywalker flew in Star Wars, the Bantam Dennis, about a chicken. No, the Phantom Menace. No, it was the Attack of the Clones, I think, when they started off. Or was it the third one? Anyway, they started off in a big battle. Right. How am I doing here? Let's try and get out of stage 6. We've got one life after this. I can do it. Seems to be some sort of skill with because the ball's coming straight at you, the yellow discs of doom. If you get in the right bit of the screen, you can like trick them and then go around them a bit like this. Right, go. Don't get trapped in the corner though, like Jack Horner. Is he the manager of Red Bull? No, little Jack Horner sat in the corner eating curds away or something, sticking his thumb in places he shouldn't. Anyway, that's how the poem goes. But I'm in space now, just shooting stuff. Yes, there's lots of homebrews there, lots are coming out. I can't possibly review all of them, but I will make the attempt. The ones that look good from the screenshots have probably got a better chance. But, you know, we're never going to run out. I review one homebrew a week at the moment anyway on ZX Spectrum, and much more than that's coming out every time. A lot have been created through AGD, to be honest with you, that arcade game platform designer. Reviewed quite a lot of Jet Set Willy and Manic Miner mods. Right, stage 7. Not doing too badly here, folks. Thank you. Kaboom! Yeah, that star sign's going. I think one of my favourite retro games is Mooncrester. That was a good one. Was it Ascension? Can't remember what that one was called. But anyway, that was a nice game, if I'm saying it the right way. But there's lots and lots of shooters. Space Raiders, my favourite standard Space Raiders, sort of like a clone invaders. Look at that, stage 8. And bear in mind I'm a newbie to this sort of game. The aliens don't seem to be varying at all, do they? There just seem to be more of them. They've got that magenta one, the yellow one, and the red one. And that's about it, really. I don't think there's any others going, unless it changes after stage 10. Definitely needs a break somewhere. Game over. One last go, I think. Enter. I'm not starting again. Score 4,700. Higher score 5,320. Well, that's understandable because I'm getting less distance now because there's more stuff shooting at me, and I've died already. Nincompooping in space. Music doesn't quite match the horror of space fighting. It's a little bit too jolly, but never mind. Yes. Anyway, what would they? Maybe something a bit more rousing, a bit more thumping, something like that. But the Spectrum's always going to be a little bit chirpy, the way the AY chips set up there. But never mind. Go. Maybe you can turn this music off and put Star Wars in the background. Oh, that sounds a bit better. Luke, you've turned off your targeting computer. What's wrong? Nothing. Use the Force, Luke. Yeah, and we go, dude. Oh, that was a quick go, wasn't it? That's because I was mucking about trying to do a Ben Kenobi impression, or Obi-Wan Kenobi. Right, one last go. Now, this is definitely my last go. We'll see if we can get off stage 8, and that's it. But overall, a good homebrew. Could do with moving a bit smoother. Music doesn't quite fit, but overall okay. It's not blowing my socks off. I think Inufuto's done better games in the past, but this is okay as a genre of shooters, so well done to him. Right, needs end of level bosses though. like Ariel had. Good. Ariel's not a washing up liquid, it's a game, horizontal scroller shooter. This is more like, well, it's not really vertical, it's a single screen, I suppose, a shooter you could call it. More traditional. Wouldn't mind some green aliens somewhere. I'm missing the green. Green was always good to fight against. Oh, come on, Nick. See if this is my last life already by the looks of things. Can I get off stage 8? I do not know. There's a hell of a lot of stuff to avoid. No 2 players here. It's just 1 player. It's just you on your own. So you can't have a friend that helps you out. I think that. Oh, there's 1 extra wave coming on. Let's just try and avoid that mess. Can he avoid that mess? Maybe. Please no other waves. Right. Okay. Oh, there's another wave coming on. Right, we've got a couple of magentas, another wave. Oh, this is endless waves. Getting more and more complicated. I'm doing quite well on this last life, though. Can I keep it going? It's me on the last defence against Earth. Death looks imminent, but I'm doing a good bit of weaving here. Well, now they're dive bombing and attacking me, like Galaxians would do. Right, 3 left. If I got to stage 9, that'd be incredible. 1 left. Come on, Nicky. Yes. Stage 9. Stage 9, and this is going to be impossible on 1 life, but I'll see how long I can get on for. Maybe take out that's the first wave done. Took out all of them. I need an extra life to come up. Oh, that's it. I've exploded into space. That explosion could be a lot better as well, but overall, not too bad. Yes, hope you liked having a look at that game. Yeah, that was Guntus on the ZX Spectrum 128K, a homebrew by Inufuto in 2022. It's not perfect, but it's still pretty good. Anyway, if you've got any comments about this game, similar games, anything homebrew or space shooters, by all means put that in the comment section below. You're always more than welcome, and I love reading your comments. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.